Hi there, this is Amanda with CoCo Milanos, and I'm here to welcome you to my new floral station. If any of you saw my wreath video, this probably doesn't look much larger in the little eye of the camera, but this counter actually goes a long ways down and I've really expanded. With the new floral area, I have had so many people coming to me asking me how exactly would I go about getting a custom floral made. Maybe you have a container at home that you've just been needing to find a use for, or you need something freshened up that you've had for years. Or there's just an empty spot that could need, a little wow factor. So florals are a great way to bring a little life into any space, and we are very happy to help you. So, with all of that being said, I'd like to take a few minutes just to break it down for you, because I know it can seem a little complex, but we are so happy to help you. And if you have any more questions after this, feel free to give us a call, email us, or just stop by. We'd love to see you. So, first things first, I'd like to start from the ground up. The first thing you would like to do would be to select a planter. Now, it can be rustic, it can be traditional, ornate, what are you looking for? So, here's a couple examples. This one is a little more rustic feeling, but let's say you wanted to bring in some fun color. Now, flowers don't really come in this shade, but I love it. So, it's a great way to bring in a pop of color if you just want to select a fun little planter, and this pig would be a great way to do that. Look at its little curly tail, I just love it. So have a little fun with your container. It can also be very outside of the box. I had a little creative juices one day, and I came in and I just was thinking at night, how fun would it be to do an arrangement in a shell? So this little succulent here is actually made in a seashell. And my favorite thing about this is how many of us, me included, I love the beach, and you like to bring that theme into either your bedroom or your bathrooms, that real nice spa feel, but we're in Arizona, right? This is a big problem for us. So, this is such a great way to tie those two things together. The container is doing the talking, it's a seashell, and yet the succulents are bringing in that little bit of Arizona. So, containers, you can have so much fun with them, and we can help you to select those here. We have such a wide variety, or like I said, if you happen to have something at home, you're welcome to bring that in too. We'll work around your budget, wants, needs, we work with you entirely. The second thing after you get the planter would be to select the flowers. Now at this point, once we've got, the creative juices flowing again, I like to talk about the feel that you're looking for. Are you looking for something more contemporary, more traditional, rustic, vibrant, what feelings are you wanting to get out of your arrangement? Here's another example here that I'll bring over. And this one is very bright and colorful. For me, this feels very French country tea party. And it doesn't have to be that. That's just what I'm feeling out of it. So, I like to talk with you and really see what you're looking for out of your arrangement. I want you to feel good about it, and I want it to make you happy every time you see it. So, again, I can bring this other one in here. This one feels more rustic, a little bit on the contemporary side with these orchids. And, with the mix of the succulents and the rustic planter, I think it would look fabulous outside. So, these are all things to keep in mind, and I'm happy to help you select little by little. We can select every flower in the bunch, or if you just feel comfortable, we can grab a little bouquet together. As you can see, I've got a very large selection here. These orchids are just like those in that planter, except for they're white. The fun thing is that they have the roots. Oh my gosh, what a fun textural element, to have the roots coming out of the planter. I absolutely love it. Or I have some customers who feel very strongly about roses. So this is a beautiful rose here, and as you can see, we really pride ourselves in finding florals that are very lifelike. These even have, the darkened edges and they're curling a touch. So, when you're looking around here, you're going to find things that really look genuine. So, whether it's a bunch of tight roses that you're looking for, orchids, or just a fun mix, we're happy to help you and we'll find exactly what's right for you. There are certain things that I look for, so, I'll kind of pull that out of you. We want a nice mixture of color and textures. I really like to throw in some sticks and things, if it's appropriate. This lower one here doesn't have sticks in it, but it does have, little buds and, the mixtures of the snapdragons and the hydrangeas and the roses, all of this comes into play. So I'll help you with that. Or, like this other one over here, if you want something very simple, I'm happy to do that too. A bunch of tight roses. I personally adore tulips, so I really love to use tulips, and the way that we make it more interesting is by mixing colors, or we can do classic too. So it's very, I find that florals are very personal, and we're happy to help you and figure out exactly what it is that you're looking for to make it just right for that space. Once we've got the planter figured out for your perfect space and the flowers selected, what we usually do is we kind of give you an idea of the price range. I like to figure out what your budget is so that we're respecting that and you don't come back to a shocker, something really expensive that you weren't, anticipating, because they don't have to be. A lot of people get shell shock and automatically think that it has to be very costly, and it doesn't. So that, that's what we want to help you with and make sure that you understand, and I take a budget and run with it. So I'm happy to work through with you with all of that. Then what we'll do is we like to take half down just to ensure that you're going to come back for it, and then you leave it to me. I create something for you like we had talked about. Now, I've even had someone wanted to come back periodically throughout the process, and so I would call them and they could come in and see the status, and then if they didn't like something, then I could change it along the way. You can do that. You're welcome to do that. Most often that doesn't happen, but if you're feeling uncomfortable about it, we are happy to help with any situation. So if you need to come in and check on it periodically, we're happy to let you do that. Or you can leave it to me and I'll call you when it's ready to be picked up. So if you have any more questions, again, just let us know. Otherwise, if you'd like other information on floral arrangements or just to keep in touch, you can sign up here. And if you do, you get to receive my 2013 guide to spring and summer florals. So that's a really fun piece that I'm putting together for you, and it's going to have a little insight to what is new for the seasons coming up. I'm seeing a lot of purple. I'll give you a little insight. So that was a little sneak peek, but you'll have to register to get any more info. And otherwise, give us a call, 480-641-2626. Come by and visit us, or you can catch us online, www.cocomalanos.com, and the email is info@cocomalanos.com. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.